Hi, welcome to another episode of Matthew's Garage. We're doing part 4 of the fold-down seat. So, let me show you. We have the wheel well welded in. Now, of course, I'll need seam sealer, and then I got the collection bowl welded in here. But the panels fit good and everything. The issue we're having is the latch housing. You see how, even at its furthest part, it's supposed to engage the seat and kind of spring load when it hits a certain point, but it's not doing that. But we pushed our whole wheel well back a 1/4 inch, and you can see it's about a 1/4 inch back. I've also noticed one thing that could be causing an issue is, look at the level here. It's not level, so this will need to kind of come forward a little bit to make it level. So there's several ways to redo this. So I can either cut this latch or this bracket off and move this latch around. The issue I have, there's not a lot of room to really do the drop forward because it just kind of falls off a ledge here. So the bracket either needs to be modified or I need to come up with a custom bracket. But I think I have some ideas. I've kind of marked off, you might be able to see this kind of white ink. I've marked off kind of where it needs to go to engage it. And once I get this in place, I can seal up the wheel well, and I'll have everything kind of aligned. So yeah, I'll show you kind of what I come up with. So as you can see, I added some sheet metal to the bracket. It needed adjusting forward quite a bit. These were the original holes right here with the original screws. You can see not only did it shift forward with these new holes, but it kind of shifted diagonally and up. Also, I'll point out the original bracket, see that level? It's not exactly level, but when I set the latch here on the new bracket that I built, with that kind of shimming it the way I did, look at how level that is. So this is going to engage the seat. I've already tested it with the latch right here. So it should be ready to go. I'm going to take this thing back off, put it on my vise, and I'm going to drill out these holes with the screws. And let's see what we got. Okay, the screws are in, the latch is there. This is like a Walmart beauty contest. Somebody's going to win, but it ain't going to be pretty. Let's see who wins this contest. All right, here we go. So the latch, look at that. It held. It's in place. That's going to be good. It's going to do the job. Now I just got to clean up this bracket a little bit, kind of cut away some of the sharp edges is my next part. Next, I took some of this urethane seam sealer, and inside this wheel well, everywhere we cut, I applied it. It's not pretty, but it seals, and it will make this thing waterproof from the outside in. Also did the inside out. I should have showed you before I put on the wheel well. I'll post a picture of the inside as well. But my next step is just to go back through the panels. I'm going to put every piece of panel, every piece of trim on, and drill all my holes and make sure everything's good before I start removing things to paint. But yeah, this is an important step to make sure your car is watertight. One thing to note, I will also be doing the Herculiner or bed liner paint under the wheel well. That'll continue sealing off from water and moisture and stuff. That will complement the seam sealer, but it's imperative that you get the seam sealer on before you do this. But that'll go together when I start disassembling and moving over to the painting step. Okay, so I have everything back together, all the panels back in the car. I just wanted to make sure everything fit before I teared everything down and started repainting. So now we're going to test this out to see if it works. There we go. And here we go. Now let's hit this little latch here. All right, latch, see? It's not coming loose. Look at that. that is the fold down seat. Now for the fun part of tearing everything back apart, now that I have everything pre-drilled and ready to go and painting. So excited to see this.